Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another day of STEAM. My name is Cheryl Span, and I'm here with you today to do a STEAM activity with you. The activity that we will be doing today is called the pepper and water experiment, and we're going to see what is going to happen. Basically, your ingredients that you would have or your supplies would be a toothpick, a cup or bowl of water, dish detergent, and pepper. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take our pepper and put it into our bowl of water. And once we put it into our bowl of water, we will then take our toothpick and stick it into our dish soap. Once we do that, we will take that toothpick and insert it into the bowl of water with the pepper and see what happens. Okay, so first we're going to sprinkle our pepper in. And the reason that our pepper do not float to the bottom is because of the water molecules that's in it, and it allows it to stay on top of the water instead of floating to the bottom. Next, we're going to take our toothpick and stick it into our dish soap. And once we do that, you'll take your toothpick and you will stick it into the water. And once you see that toothpick go into the water, look at what happens to the pepper. Okay? Here we go. All that pepper separated. And the reason being that it's separated is because pepper is considered to be a hydrophobic type of thing. Hydrophobic, and hydrophobic is basically, it means that it will not mix with water. Okay, so when the soap goes into the water and the surface tension of the water and the pepper changes, the pepper will no longer float on top. You see, you have particles in the inside of the bowl that's at the bottom. That is the part that has the soap tension has brought to it. The water molecules still will keep the surface tension going, so that way it will pull back the pepper from the soap as it takes place with them and they come into contact. So once that tension is placed into that bowl with the pepper in it, that's what caused it to separate and go to the outside of your container, because of the tension and the reaction that it took when that soap ended up hitting there. Because pepper is a molecule, and that molecule will always never mix. Okay, so that was a neat, cool little thing. It talks a lot about molecules and tension and the reaction that you will get from it. And at that point, you should have some of the items in your home. I'm pretty sure you have pepper, because parents cook and season their food with pepper. And you should also have dish soap, because dish soap is something that we use on a daily basis to wash dishes. And toothpicks, it might be kind of iffy. You might have toothpicks in the home, but if you don't have toothpicks at home, you can always use your finger and take your finger and dip it into the dish soap and then place it into the water. I didn't use it because I have a tension of always touching other stuff, and then pepper might get on it and it can burn. If you happen to touch your face or your eye or something and you might still have pepper on your hands, then it can get into your eye and it can cause it, your eye to start burning and stinging. So we don't want that to happen. So make sure, if you don't have a toothpick to use and you use your finger, soon as you're done with the activity, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. We should be washing our hands anyway to make sure that we get germs off of it. But especially if you're touching pepper and dish soap, you need to make sure that you wash your hands really, really good, okay? That's all I have for today, and stay tuned for another episode of a STEAM activity that will be coming your way real soon. Have a good day, boys and girls. Enjoy.